Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
Hello, and welcome to Bone Throwers Theater. This is Johnny.
This is Jeff, but tonight I'm gonna be Fafa.
Oh,
Yes, this is already awesome.
that will make sense in a minute. My name is Jeremy.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Jordan. And the other Jeff that you heard is not Fafa. And we don't have a clone thing going on. This is actually Jeff, a friend of ours, who decided to sit in with us tonight.
Though clones would be cool.
Yes.
If only the technology.
If only. Why haven't you worked on that more?
Because I'm poor.
Okay.
And we've been focused more on time travel.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well, hopefully that'll help you tonight.
Seems legit.
Yeah. Tonight we're actually going to be playing Inspectres again. I'm really excited about this. I've got 3 new people to introduce Inspectres to. Fafa didn't play last time we played. Karkov sat in with us at that time.
Mike, yes.
Yeah, Mike Karkov. And he told me that he's at a point where Grimworld is near beta test. So we might be able to beta test Grimworld.
That would be cool.
On a near session soon. Friend of ours who's the game designer. Jackie, of course, you haven't played Inspectres yet, so
No.
this should be fun.
No, part of the dating ritual of Jordan, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah, and Jeff, well, I said, Jeff, do you want to play a game? And he's like, yeah, when can I be there? And I'm like, hold on, buddy, it's like Saturday. So,
Mm-hmm.
But today we're gonna go ahead and play Inspectres, and we're gonna start off with our normal thing of character building with the Campaign Mastercraft. So basically what we're going to do, for those of you who haven't done the Campaign Mastercraft method before, we're going to create characters that have 3 different things. Just basically like a basic background, about 3 sentences long, and then 3 beliefs and 3 goals. So in order to help you guys get ideas for what's going on with that, I have a list of questions that I like to ask. These are open-ended questions, and pretty much you can just go ahead and say whatever first comes to your mind. It's pretty much like stream of consciousness, go with the flow. Whatever comes out is going to help with your character. I'm going to go ahead and start with Jeremy, because he's done this a few times already, and he knows what this actually is like, so he's not going to be completely stumped by this, I guess.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
So, Jeremy, I fear that when people look at me, they see...
Oh, when people look at me, they see... Actually, it's what I fear they don't see. They don't see me at all. I'm insignificant in their eyes.
Okay. Jeff, my secret love is...
Okay. My secret love is getting mani-pedis.
Okay.
I personally have never had one, just for the record.
My answer to that question was cheese right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, my first thought was pancakes. But then I was like, that's a lot of people's love.
He's going.
It's not very secret.
He's going totally basic right here. He's fucking a pumpkin spice candy corn, mani pedis. He's gonna have Ugg boots by the next session.
So, Johnny,
These
the truth I'm resisting in my story is...
is that I have 14 toes.
You have 14 toes. How's that something that you resist?
Because I try to fit them into regular size shoes.
Okay.
Therefore, I'm limping a lot.
So do you have like 7 on each foot? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. Or a whole bunch on one.
13 on one and 1 on the other.
That'd be
That would be
ridiculous.
awkward.
Oh.
I think that's like a serious Nemo thing going on. Got a little fin.
One foot is just a giant big toe. That's all it
Giant
is.
toe.
Toenail the size of my head.
Big toe smash.
Jeff, when I wake up, my first thought is...
See something naked?
Write it down.
I'm sorry.
Very colonelist.
I've been married too long. I'm sorry.
I like these answers. They're going to be great. Jackie, on my tombstone, I would like it to read...
Well, that didn't go as planned.
That's not part of the plan.
Oh man.
I hate it when a plan doesn't come together.
Jeremy,
Yes.
the message I got from my father was...
The message I got from my father.
Come on, me and rule the universe.
If you want to find out where I hid the stash, follow the clues.
Sweet. Manny Petty Boy. Fafa. Something I expect from others is...
Perfection.
Johnny, the reason I'm in this situation is because...
My hair got caught in the ceiling fan.
Okay. Your character is either going to be the most amazing thing ever, or you're
Oh
not
my
going to know what to
gosh.
do with it. Jeff, the last time I remember laughing hard was when...
I looked in the mirror.
Might be established who the weird character is.
Jackie, I have the habit of...
Taking a note from Truth here.
Uh-oh.
Licking every cupcake in sight clean.
This is true, I have seen her do this.
Like
Licking all the icing
lick the
off.
frosting off first?
Yeah.
No, only the icing. That's all I eat. I'll leave naked
She
cupcakes.
has a gluten resistance.
Well, okay.
So
yeah.
she just licks the ice. And it came down to this very awkward moment at church when this woman walks in. And she asks, "So what are you doing?" And Jackie goes, "Oh, I lick it clean," and then he eats it.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to explain so much. Anyway,
Well,
Jeremy,
yes.
I used to believe that.
I used to believe that werewolves were dangerous.
Okay. Jeff, the closest I ever came to murder was when...
Was when I mistook my best friend for a deer when I was hunting.
So you chainied them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Johnny.
See.
See. Harkening back to the last Inspectors
Yes.
game. The place I go when I don't want anybody to find me is...
The helicopter landing pad on top of the hospital.
What if a helicopter's coming in?
They won't see me. They'll be on top of me.
Okay. Jeff, I would be crushed if anyone knew that.
I really have no clue what's going on.
Hashtag story of my life.
Jackie,
Mm-hmm.
my relationship to God is...
It depends which one you're talking about.
Jeremy,
Yes.
I will finally rest when...
I can finally rest when my dreams no longer come true.
Okay. Fafa. The one thing I could never survive is...
Never being able to see the moon again.
I'm afraid to ask you this question.
Go for it.
My last thought before I fall asleep is...
Oh gosh.
Last thought before I fall asleep. Did I remember to turn off the fireplace?
It's a good one to have. Jeff, the defining moment of my life was when...
When I got laid.
Okay.
You went to Hawaii.
No, I was in a hotel room in Michigan.
To me, freedom looks like...
Candy store. Like when all the M&Ms are in separate colors.
Oh, that is so cool
I
when
wish
they
they would
had
do that
that.
with these gummy bears.
Oh, the gummy bears were eating? Yeah.
I think I'm painting a horrible picture of myself.
No, you're painting a horrible picture of your character. There are two different things. Every time I think I'm going to get what I want, it seems that...
Pterodactyl got it first.
A.J. McKinley got it first.
Ugh.
He got it first. It seems that someone else gets the credit.
Fafa, what I have come to understand is...
Things won't always go the way I think they do.
Johnny, the biggest shock of my life was when...
How should I take this?
Either way, it's going to be funny.
The answer is yes.
The biggest shock of my life was when I grabbed onto the electric fence while watching the elephant mate with the giraffe.
Is that your final answer?
See?
Have fun writing that down.
It's a double shock.
My God, what's going on?
As someone who's actually grabbed onto an electric fence
have.
twice,
You don't learn for the first time?
I had to figure out if it was a fluke or not.
It was a verification.
I don't know about putting your jeans in the
Did I
gene
feel
pool.
that? It's the way
Well, what was that? Let's see if it happens again.
No, I had to be grounded out by somebody else before.
Okay. Jeff, my perfect day would be...
Driving through the lobby of Congress in my Mustang.
That would be awesome.
Okay, last question. One thing you still need to know about me is...
Is it true what they say about guys that wear big shoes?
They have big toes.
Have big socks.
So that's your final answer.
Yes.
Okay, then. We're going to go ahead and pause there, let you guys formulate your possibilities. And when we come back, we'll go ahead and have the characters, and we will let you know what's going on.
Hokey dice and ancient systems are no match for a good D6 by your side. I'm Daniel.
I'm Don, and we're shooting Womp Rats, the only Star Wars podcast ever.
We bring life back to a, quote, dead game. It may not be in print anymore, but it's still the best role-playing system out there to us.
Now, we scour the internet looking for fresh information, conversions, and topics, and we discuss them every week.
Listen to us each Thursday at atthetablegames.com/shootingwomprats.
And we're back from our break. So, let's go ahead and share character names, motivations, thoughts, and ideas about what's going on. Jeremy, do you want to go first?
Sure. The full name of my character is James Allen Xavier. Goes by different names. Jax, because of his size and his occupation, he's been working as a mechanic, and he's a short guy, about 5'5", 140 pounds. So the guys around the shop call him Donut because he's not a full-size tire. His background, he had a troubled childhood, raised by his mother in Northern California. His father was a mid-level thug in Chicago's organized crime ring and was killed by a rival family during a jewel heist. When he was living in Northern California, he got his GED at age 20, spent the last 3 years working as a mechanic. His beliefs is that he's been cursed by his father's rival. In all actuality, he's just very unlucky. Second belief is that ghosts exist only as a result of wrongful deaths. And third belief is everything that tastes like chicken is engineered food and is part of a government sterilization conspiracy. And his goals, number one goal is to find his father's stash from that jewel heist. Number two is to get rid of the curse. And number three is to be recognized as an elite ghost hunter.
Do you believe in the paranormal?
Yes.
Always an important question to ask. Fafa, tell us about your character.
My character, I was still working on the name.
Would you want us to go ahead and move on to Johnny then?
Well, I have a first name at least.
Okay.
Of Brandon. He's a 5'11", thin waist, big muscles, strong chin, deep singing voice, well-turned calves, and glistening black hair.
So you're a stud.
Yep. I'm a stud. Everybody loves me, which is one of his beliefs.
A true natural tenor.
Everybody loves me. Orphans are the cause of all evil. Anything that is not perfect should be eradicated. And his goals are to be cured of his affliction, to be known as the best, to only be friends with the best.
Nice.
His background, he came from a big family, well-to-do, got all the nice fancy stuff, nice neighborhoods. A very alpha male kind of mentality throughout the family. The big guys always get what's best.
Okay.
And all the men in the family hunt.
Hunters. Manly. Cool. Johnny.
Alright. My name is Kraig Komar King. Kraig spelled with a K.
I can't write that on the website, you realize?
I come from a inbred family of hillbillies.
Which explains the name.
Yes. We've been living up in the mountains for the past 30 generations or so.
30 generations.
Or so.
How long are these generations?
Give or take a few.
Okay. Months. Are you like fruit flies or?
We got my ma's, we got my grandma's, we got my grandpa's.
How old's your grandma? 30?
Thereabouts.
Is your grandma also your sister?
No. My grandma is my father's mother, and my mom is my grandma's sister.
Oh.
So tell me what you believe.
He believes he's his own grandpa.
Well, see, I have some very, very serious beliefs. The sci-fi dangers that you see on the television, those are very real and very dangerous.
So you believe in the paranormal?
Well, I don't know about the paranormal, but those aliens are going to attack.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
If I act like nothing's wrong, everything's going to be just fine. And all this humanity, this world, is too small for me. I'm a big guy.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'10".
6'10".
My goodness.
So you like to ride with
You are
the
a tall
with the
person.
with the top off on your Jeep there?
Yeah, see, that's one of my goals is to design vehicles for us oversized individuals. I plan on saving up a little bit of money. That's why I'm in the city now looking for work, so I can go to school and learn how to be a proper engineer. As it is, I do all the mechanical work around the farm. My last goal in my life, above anything else, is to convince my family that it's time to leave those mountains.
So can you describe to me a little bit what the mountains look like? Like,
Well, you can go to Appalachia.
oh, Appalachia.
Yeah.
Like Tennessee, North Carolina.
We're in the very edge of Kentucky.
Okay.
You know, we got about 2,000 acres up there.
Snake handlers.
Yeah, there's been a few of us. Unless you're talking about that weird religion thing.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Now, we're God-fearing peoples.
So, do you belong to a different or a particular church?
You got enough family, we got our own church.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on now.
Yeah, that was going to get weird real quick.
Get weird.
I mean, more weird.
Jeff, please save us. Tell us about your character.
My name is Robert Janette Tolbert.
Nice.
I am nothing special. Pretty standard family. I'm only 5'10", 220 pounds. I'm a sexy, chubby white guy who is depressed, paranoid, with brown hair and brown eyes. Did a bunch of odd jobs. Became a Catholic priest. Was fired, wrongfully might I add, for reasons that I just would prefer not to specify at this particular moment. And I got myself a job freelance writing for various anti-government, anti-technology groups and lecturing American history classes over at the local community college. I'm also a Civil War reenactor.
So now, let me ask you this. Is the inspector's gig, is that just like something you do in your free time? Or is this like your full-time job and you like kind of...
This will be my full-time job. I feel I need to get back in the business of the paranormal because we were definitely doing God's work to get rid of the world of all of its evil. Now I have to say this. I have learned from my years of serving in the ministry that God has a very peculiar sense of humor. And that I am is generally a loser, and for me nothing really works out well. So I'm hoping this does. And I have ultimately come to the conclusion that civilization is disease and technology is the symptom. So I'd like to avoid the government if at all possible, specifically certain members of the FBI, and possibly at some point down the future topple the government. And I'll avoid any kind of exposure to mind control, drugs, engineered foods, them fancy the electromagnetic waves from the power grid, and the contrails from them airplanes.
How do you feel about telephones?
I don't have a cell phone. I've got Ma Bell. That's all I need.
Okay.
They want to find me, they gotta use one of them fancy black helicopters or them drones. And I'm hoping to finish my book on paranormal extermination, which is based on ancient Catholic rites and rituals.
So you're a big fan of like the holy water, crucifix, that particular kind of ghost hunting?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the only kind of ghost hunting was. It goes all the way back to the original church.
Okay.
Jesus himself was one of the fondest ghost hunters ever.
Really? What did he hunt? The Holy Ghost?
Next up on Discover Health, Holy Ghost Hunters.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to Jackie's character, because I think I broke Jeff.
Hello, friends.
Oh gosh, here we go.
My name is Apurva Patell.
Apurva Patell?
Apurva. A-P-U-R-V. I was a man, now I'm a woman. Culturally though, I am very, very Indian. I just not look at Jeremy.
He's got his hands like completely over his head at this point.
Anytime I say anything, he just turns his head to the side. Alright. So I am culturally very, very Indian, and I don't eat meat. I somewhat practicing Hindu, cafeteria Hindu, if you say it that way. I has a sweet tooth. Sweet tooth. I will do anything.
As Jordan is feeding her chocolate.
I will do anything for the Cadbury egg.
I don't know what's the best part. The Cadbury egg Fafa nearly drowning.
My beliefs are that I do not eat beef, but I really, really want beef. As a woman, I need beef now. Ooh, since I'm a woman, I cannot wait to try out my new parts.
Try out your new parts.
But I am a planner. I plan. The only thing that will break my plan is if someone gives me sugar. Sugar will break my plan. I also believe that hormone therapy will raise my voice, although I definitely went up half an octave since my surgery, and I got rid of my beard. I have 3 goals. I want to be a real girl. I like to think of my doctor as Geppetto.
Oh my goodness.
And I am her puppet. I want to enjoy a Vapa guilt-free. And I want to alleviate my body head issue.
You believe that your doctor is Geppetto, and you are the puppet. One of your goals, is to enjoy a Whopper guilt-free.
Yes.
And to get rid of your body hair issues.
Most of it. I still want a little, keep me warm at night.
Where are you originally from?
I am from New Jersey.
Let me guess. Edison.
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Because when I was in a restaurant with a girl that I knew, both her...
Not anymore.
and the manager both say Edison at the same time when talking about Indians in New Jersey.
So the population of Edison Indians, that's why I still have accent.
Oh dear God, is it over?
No.
Is the recording
just started.
I broke the whole table, listeners. I broke the whole table, including Jordan, one by one.
I have cramps in my stomach now. So
My alias is Bankim Patell. That was my name in my old life.
So, what was your name then?
My name was Bankim, and my new name is Apurva.
Bankim and Apurva. So, how do you feel about the supernatural, Apurva?
Well, I have many gods. And I mean, every once in a while from the homeland, I hear that babies are born with like 14 arms. And I think that's pretty supernatural.
Are you devout Hindu?
No. I am like a cafeteria Hindu. I go to temple on the most high of holy days. I have a Vishnu statue in my kitchen, and I feel very, very guilty when I smell dead cow.
Do you like cover Vishnu's eyes when you're cooking beef?
Well, no, I don't eat beef in my house. I try very, very hard to not eat beef, but I hear them Whoppers are just so good.
This is not racist at all.
Just like last time wasn't racist at all.
Okay.
You assembled us.
I regret this.
Polydactyly.
Alright, I feel like that's enough for this episode. Just enough. Enough! You are all special people. When we come back, we're going to go ahead and take care of building the franchise, and we'll continue on with play from there.
Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. The cast is Carlin, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, Jordan, and Stephanie. This podcast is released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. Please feel free to share the podcast, but please do not modify it or attempt to gain financially from it. To find this show online, visit our site, bonethrowerstheater.com. Our Twitter feed is @bonethrowerstheater, and our email address is bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Join our social networks on Facebook and Google+. Podcast art was designed by Laura Tress and is used with her permission. Until next time, may the bones fall in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.